Hello everyone and welcome. Today I'm going to be talking about Chocky by John Wyndam. Chocky is a story that centers around a 12-year-old boy named Matthew who develops a peculiar imaginary friend, to which he calls Chocky. And this imaginary friend is not like the others.
Drop-Dead Fred is this imaginary friend that I had as a child, and he's back.
Everybody has strange friends, even you must.
But all mine are alive.
Well, that's not saying much.
As Matthew gets to know this new friend, they start to talk about, what Chocky likes, what Chocky doesn't like. And Chocky asks Matthew a lot of things about his world and about the various things that exists and the different type of vehicles and kind of mechanical machinery that exists in Matthew's world. And Chocky kind of relays information to Matthew on how primitive our machinery is and how we can make the type of things better. And so Chocky kind of consistently injects and kind of implants these thoughts and these visions into Matthew's head, but Matthew doesn't know how to express them or how to portray them to someone else. So his parents, being typical parents, just think, oh, this is just another silly imaginary friend like the one his sister had or the one that he had when he was younger. It'll pass. Don't worry about it. We'll let it pass. And then one day something happens where the physical capabilities of a 12-year-old boy would not typically be possible of this certain action. And then you start to wonder, whoa, what just happened? This isn't something that he is capable of doing, but he claims that he was able to kind of turn off his mind and let Chocky take over and do it. Then you start to wonder, you start to freak out. Okay. And then that kind of evolves and continues. More drawings appear. More ideas pop in his head about how cars in the 1960s are a waste of energy. And then more ideas start to come and more of these things start to manifest themselves in this boy. And it escalates kind of to a point where the parents are panicking and things are happening around this family that kind of throw their whole balance off. I mean, in the late 1960s, it was all about being the perfect family, and all of a sudden, Chocky comes along and just throws a wrench in the whole thing. But who is Chocky? Where did he come from? Is he a figment of this Matthew's imagination? Or is he really, this book makes you question, is he really a extraterrestrial being that has the ability to communicate to humans? And just so happens that he picked Matthew as his vessel. So this book was really great. I really enjoyed it. It covers the dynamic of family life when things aren't perfect, when the turmoil that a young child goes through dealing with kind of adolescence, but also having this type of imaginary thing going on in his head, which obviously he knows isn't just a figment. It's something, and it's communicating him these images in his head that he can't express to anyone. There's no kind of human words for him to express these things. So how do you deal with that? Do you hope it passes? Do you lock him up? Do you put him in a psych ward? Do you give him some medication? Do you kind of hide him and make him a recluse with this thing until it goes away? Will it go away? So these things are all kind of brought up and questioned in this short novel. It's really only not even 200 pages, but I had listened actually to an audio book of this, which was really great. It pulls on those ideas of on the outside it's a perfect family, but on the inside you can tell something really, really distressing is going on and how they cope with that. And it kind of uncovers a little bit of the origins of what Chocky is. Where did he come from and where his world is? Why is he doing this to Matthew? Those things are all kind of revealed in this book, which was really interesting. And that puts a red flag in my head having kids, if they start talking about imaginary friends, is it really imaginary, or is it an extraterrestrial being that's inhabiting his mind and making him do things? If you're looking just for kind of a classic sci-fi that's not too long and just a quick read that covers kind of what would happen if aliens were to communicate with us, how they would do that, this was a great read. I enjoyed it immensely. Chocky by John Wyndam. Go check it out. Thanks.
You old bastards, you can all go plump to hell as far as I'm concerned. Goodbye.